Hello everyone and welcome to El Salvador. If you're watching this video, maybe it is because you have already contacted us in our website and you have some doubts about your next visit. Or you found us looking for information because you still do not know exactly how to plan your next surf holiday in El Salvador. First of all, my name is Frank and I have worked for the last 15 years with visitors from all over the world as a surf guide and a tourist guide in El Salvador. With a group of friends, we work with different online platforms, especially with our website elsalvadorsurfcamp.com and elsalvadortravelnetwork.com. And well, our job is simple, to help you enjoy the best experience in our country. And in this occasion, we bring you a small summary of the different surf destinations that you can find in the area of La Libertad. But I will quickly explain you. In the country, we have practically divided in two surf zones. La Libertad and what we call the Wild East, which is the eastern part of the country. La Libertad is the one located most in the center of the country, very close to the airport. About 30 kilometers you find our first surf spot. And the Wild East area is a little bit farther away, around 2 to 3 hours from the airport. Very different from each other. La Libertad more urban and the eastern area a little bit wilder. The distance to the airport is important to count to know how you want to start or end your surf trip. Depending the hour you arrive in or leaving, you can decide if you want to stay closer or not to the airport. And in this video, we bring you the destinations of La Libertad so that you can get an idea of what to expect and which is the best place for you according to your interests, your surf experience, and your budget. So let's begin. The first destination is the port city of La Libertad, El Puerto de la Libertad. The main wave is Punta Roca. Here is the closest city where you find the largest supermarket and the largest population center. A lot of local atmosphere. Its attraction is the tourist malecón or sidewalk by the sea, where you find a wide variety of restaurants. And its wave, Punta Roca, known as the J-Bay of Latin America, is without doubt the best wave in the country and one of the best in all Latin America. A long and powerful wave, rocky bottom, and it is for advanced surfers. It is not the most consistent wave, but when the conditions are right, it is the most impressive wave of all. The internal section is Playa La Paz, a wave more for beginners. It is not very common to stay here. The hotel offer is not so great and not the highest quality. You have less privacy but a lot of local life. It is very common to stay in other places and visit just Punta Roca when the surf calls. But in any case, there are a few accommodations. If you are an advanced surfer and you are always looking to surf the best wave in the country and don't mind to be in a local environment and not looking for any luxuries, rather you are looking for good surf and cultural exchange. Not recommended for families to stay in this spot, but for sure visiting during a day trip. We continue about 10 kilometers after the city of La Libertad to Punta El Cocal. Another very good wave, but not the most consistent. Here you find much more privacy. You find several hotels nearby, but especially family beach houses. There are several residential complexes in Playa San Blas next to the point. San Blas is one of the few places where you find sandy beach and no rocks all year round. Very important as it makes it a good place for those traveling with small children or family. The waves at Punta El Cocal are very good, but it needs solid waves and solid swell. When the conditions are good, it is amazing wave, similar to some section of Punta Roca, and normally with less people in the water. Although you find several small hotels in the area, the place is quiet. You don't find any bars and only a few restaurants. If you're looking for privacy and tranquility, this place is full recommended. And it's very close to the rest of the other spots. and because you have to keep in mind that the wave is not very consistent. So for surfing, it's recommended to stay during the year when the tides are stronger. Then you will enjoy it a lot. And if you're willing to move around to other spots, you can enjoy to stay here anytime. We continue with one of the most popular places, Playa El Tunco, where its main waves are Sunsal and Bocana. Here you find more waves for all levels. The surf is very consistent. Here you find waves all year round, and that's why its popularity. The place is a small village where you experience an atmosphere of a tourist surf community. A lot of party on weekends, more hostels, hotels, and surf camps. If you travel alone, this is a highly recommended place because you will meet more people. But if you are looking for more privacy and less noise, it may not be the best for you. But if you travel on low budget, you will find more business competition here, so the prices are more competitive compared to other places. The beach most of the year is full of rocks. Traveling with family probably is not the best option. It's better for young travelers looking for great surf and also have some party. The next place where you can stay would be Playa El Palmarcito. If we talk about surf, it does not have the best quality, or rather it needs more special conditions. But it is a very nice place, recommended for couples looking for more tranquility or families, and not so much interested in surfing all the time. In the middle of this area, there is a residential complex with the largest hotel in this region. And around the hotel, you find two beautiful beaches and many beach houses in the residential complex, full recommended for families or for people who are not only focused on surfing and more in privacy and a beautiful atmosphere. Beginners, for example, can have a great time in this location. The next spot, 5 kilometers from Playa El Palmarcito, is another very popular place, similar like Playa El Tunco. It is a small village with very good waves, a little smaller than Playa El Tunco and with waves especially for intermediate to advanced surfers. This is Playa El Sonte, named by cryptocurrency lovers as Bitcoin Beach. Here you also find an environment with more hotels, restaurants, a bit of party. So it is also recommended if you travel alone and want to meet more people and looking for good quality surf. Also, if you are looking for more competitive prices, since because it's a village, there are more competition in prices. But logically, you will have less privacy. If you are a beginner and want to take some lessons here, you also can visit all year round, but the best time is during November to February, when the waves are smaller. During the main surf season, if the waves get too big, you will need to search for other spots, but you can move around very easy from it. The next stop is K59 and K61, a place with very good waves, and actually one of our favorites. Highly recommended for intermediate to advanced surfers, especially those looking for more privacy. Its hard access makes it more quiet, with less people around. There are very few places to stay and you cannot find restaurants. It is a place where you reserve your space in one of the accommodation options and the surf camp themselves take care of the food, making meal packages deal that include 3 meals and some drinks per day. This area is with a lot of rocks on the beach, so a trip with family or couples are definitely not recommended. More than anything, this is a destination exclusive for surfers, because the waves are very consistent and very good quality. and there is not much else to do. So if you are interested just to surf all day and you're not really into moving around and basically just want to stay in one good surf spot, this could be a very good option for you. Finally, the last place is Misata Beach. Sadly, it is already several kilometers away, around 2 hours away from the airport and 25 kilometers away from the next spot, which is K61. So you will feel farther away from all the other places. But in general, it is a very nice location and recommended for couples or family. The surf is not the best quality, but the beauty of the place is the best. Here you find a lot of privacy, a sandy beach, and also the rocky point with consistent waves. But remember, not with the top quality like the others. So keep in mind that it's more expensive to get around and takes so much longer to drive and look for other spots to surf. If you're looking to know all the surf spots in the country or have more waves options, here it will be more expensive and more difficult to move around. If you arrive and the condition will not the best, then you will have more options close. That's the main risk if you decide to stay in this location. But if your goal is more than anything to relax, to have some privacy, and surfing is secondary, you can be sure that this place is very nice. And with these places, we finish our tour in La Libertad area. In each of these places, you will find hotels, surf camps, or resorts to stay. And for more information, you can visit our website and contact us for the best travel advices. In the next video, we show you the other surf region so that you can also get to know what the Wild East has to offer you. Our main job is transportation, surf guiding, and provide alternative tours visiting all the different tourism attractions of the country. I'm helping you to find the right place to surf, letting you know a little bit about the history of our local surf community. And also, we have in our team certified instructor in case you are a beginner looking for a surf school programs. We can also help you to reserve one of our surf camps we work with, but there are much more options. You can find many places online in all the different platforms where you can also book a spot, but keep in mind that we can help you with the additional services you need. I say goodbye by inviting you to subscribe to our channel. We upload tourist information, destination, hotels, beach houses, also some beach parties and surf sessions. Thanks a lot for watching the video until this point, and see you in the next one.